The mind, consumed by the activity of identification, often concludes that life is harsh and brutal. But life is not harsh or brutal. Our thoughts about life are. Life is constantly sustaining and consuming itself. If a biological organism does not feed on other organisms, it withers and dies. Starvation can be intensely painful to the organism. In that sense, the apparent act of eating is remarkably graceful and merciful where organisms are concerned. Organisms are completely dependent upon life, and yet life itself has no dependency upon organisms in order to be what it already is. What appears to happen reveals that nothing born and dying has a life of its own. Life is not an object to attain, manage, protect, or lose. It is not a possession of an organism. The very idea that something has a life and can lose it implies that it is something other than life. Yet that assumption is absurd because the very idea arises within life itself, that is born and dies within that which is unborn and therefore never dies. This cannot be arrived at through belief, philosophy, metaphysics, science, or religion. It is far more immediate than any of those. It is directly observable, directly experiential. No matter what appears or disappears, life is already present and never absent. Notice that before any organism is born, life is already here. When an organism dies, life remains undeniably present. And notice too, that what notices is not an organism, but life itself. How could anything that takes shape and form, and its form dissolves, all happening in life as an experience, be separate from life? Everything is apparently happening in life, and cannot possibly stand apart from it. Life is all there is. It is the only experience. There is no other experience than this. Even the dream of dying and the longing for an afterlife arises within the only experience available as a reference: life. You do not need to think about life for it to be present. Life is already here before any thought arrives. And yet, thought seems to happen. What beauty there is in that. What a wonder it is that anything at all appears to happen, including food bodies consuming food bodies, the apparent cycle of life.